Capacity Building, Center for States logo. Children's Bureau logo. Title: Authentic Voices video series. Kinship Family. Title: They Are My Daughters. Interview with Molene, African-American female, kinship adoptive parent.
I'm a caretaker of 4. I received Tasia at 4 months old, and now she will be 14 in October. I have 3 of her siblings, Nashe, who's now 21, and Raquel, and also Kamir is 16. And I had them as in kinship care first. And I had Latasia first for almost about maybe 6 to 8 months before. And after we had them about a year and a half, we adopted the first 3.
Center photograph. Molene and her husband with Latasia and her sister smile facing the camera. Interview with Molene.
It was hard for me in the beginning to take all 4 of my nieces because we were happy with just Latasia, and we started over, and now when I look back, I thank God for it, but it was rough because the parenting skills were changed, and so we had to learn a whole lot of things all over again.
Center photograph. Molene, Latasia, and Molene's husband stand in hallway. Interview with Molene.
They're family, and I've always taught that family is important. And I know through prayer and family, we had that support that I could do this. And then I met with my family, and they said, okay, we'll help you in whatever areas we can. But I did not, as siblings, I did not want them separated.
Center photograph. Latasia stands on a wooden bridge on the side of a sea cliff, wearing a bright orange dress with the sun behind her. Interview with Molene.
They knew that their next door neighbors was in care with their grandmother, so they had something in common. We also had programs for school, recreation, so everything was right there that they needed. So I think that's what made it work for us, and it's still working for us.
Video. Molene, Latasia, and her sister walk and talk outside as they enter a restaurant. Interview with Molene.
I think you need to know about your resources. I think you need to ask questions and become knowledgeable of everything for yourself if this is what you're going to do. Just not take the word of other people.
Graphic. Kinship families that often have a history of support create a more sustainable and stable emotional tie with children, and thus improve well-being of the whole family. Older caregivers tend to provide wisdom and knowledge gained through experience, gratitude for having a second chance at raising children, and having more time to spend with children. Citation: Child Development Perspectives, 2013. Interview with Molene.
I would want the system to tell the children certain things. An example of that is my girls came in to live with me, and if they wanted to spend the night, say with a family relative or someone, I would have to get permission, because even though they were in kinship care, the system still had the right to do everything. So I would want the system to sit down and talk with the girls and say, it's not the caregiver that's saying that you can't do these things, it's because we are responsible for you, and we have to. If we go out of town, it was like passports. We had to have a passport to protect us and to protect them, and we could not take them out of town.
Video. Molene, Latasia, and her sister sit at outside table having lunch and talking. Interview with Molene.
So I feel that if they can entrust these kids into my home for me to take care of, I feel that they should give me the same rights. I want normacy in my home because it makes them feel like they belong someplace. The normacy is important to me because I don't want them to feel that, well, in a minute someone may come here and take you out of here, or you're having a restless night because you don't know if this is where you're gonna be today or tomorrow. So I could say to them, okay, when we do the adoption, everything is final. We don't have to worry about social workers coming here. We don't have to worry about this, because you become a complete part of our family. All of us will have the same last name, and we're just one family. I've always wanted a big family. I wanted 6 kids. I had 4, so I just got blessed with 4 more. And I don't consider them as my adopted kids. I don't consider them as my nieces. I consider them as my daughters. And it's a blessing, to see them grow up and to love children that you didn't give birth to, but it feels like they're yours. even though you didn't give birth to them. It's truly a blessing to me to see them grow, to see them smile. And even when people say, I can't believe they're just your nieces, they look like you. And it has actually brought more joy and love to me and my husband, So it has been great for us.
Capacity building, Center for States logo, Children's Bureau logo. Fade to black.